We're ready to move on to doing the galley and the bee berth. We used this light gray color in the bedroom. We want to change it to more of like a light sand color instead to kind of tie in with the teak. Why is it coming off like that? Are you getting it too hot?
I think it's just old and brittle.
Hannah. Did you just fart?
Don't try to blame it on me.
Oh.
Clearly you're the one whose crack is showing. It was definitely you. Maybe it was Crowley.
Crowley's outside.
Oh. Yeah, it was me.
Just like put all my weight on it and then just... How's it going?
Going.
Oh, that's peeling. Okay. Never mind. Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
Oh, ooh, you just almost burnt yourself. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, we'll have to
Again?
We'll have to watch the footage back. He pointed that thing right at your arm.
I didn't learn my lesson the first time, apparently.
Oof. Would you say this is the worst job you've had to do on the boat so far?
No, I kind of like removing wallpaper. It's sort of calming. I don't know. It's not that hard. It's a little tedious, but kind of fun.
Better than cleaning the bilge, would you say?
Yeah, I did not like cleaning the bilge. That was my least favorite job. Last piece. All right, all done. When we remove the wallpaper, we get these flakes everywhere. So we're just using this to sort of like stretch it down a little bit, make it a little bit more even. This is the same one we used in the bedroom. Worked pretty good.
Stuff works good. It lays on really smooth. It doesn't shrink too much.
We got a gallon this time. Oh, it's a little bit harder going upside down. spackling is done. It's pretty good. It takes a little while to dry, and then we'll paint. We just got back from the store. We decided to go with creme fraiche. We're not gonna do texture this time. We actually decided, I think we don't like the textured look as much. We'll keep that in the bedroom for now, but for the rest of them, we're gonna go ahead and go with this one. Ooh, that's pretty good. All right, my arm's tired. It's your turn. First coat done. Looks really good. It really brightens it up in here. It looks so much better than that dirty wallpaper. We also mixed in this mildew treatment directly into the paint. There was quite a bit of previous mildew and stuff, and we're gonna be sealing this window back up, but in the meantime, you know, protect it. We just finished the second coat. While we're waiting for it to dry, we're gonna change the knobs. We got new hardware. We got 30 something, so we're gonna replace all of them in the whole boat. But we'll start with these 4.
Ooh, so good.
Jesse's impatient. I wanted to wait, but
You don't want it to dry too much before we pull it off.
ooh, I love the color.
Yeah, this looks really good.
There we go. Looks very good. Hey everyone! We just wanted to say first off, thank you so much for all of the support you guys have been showing us. It's been amazing to see this community grow and to see so many of you that want to come along on this journey with us. And we recently got 10,000 subscribers, so thank you again.
Thank you, thank you.
So we've been getting a lot of questions about our backgrounds, what we're going to be doing with the boat, as well as a ton of great suggestions from you guys, which we have been writing down on a to-do list, and we will be trying to address each of them as we go. So thank you for those.
I've kind of always been fascinated with boats. My entire life. My dad is a retired merchant marine. I've owned sailboats. This is the first motor yacht that I've ever owned. When I was in my youth, in my late teens and early 20s, I did some construction, and at one point I worked for a crab factory. We built live tanks for crabs out of fiberglass, and I've done a lot of different painting and remodeling and stuff like that throughout my life. So I did a lot of the construction and stuff before I went to college. So I have a master's degree in information security and network security. So basically my career is cybersecurity. That's how Hannah and I met. We both used to do security research for the US Navy. So we've been kind of partners since then. So we left the Navy in 2019. And we both went into the private sector. I specialize in hardware security.
So I'm a Washington local. My professional experience is actually in computer science. I have a bachelor's degree in computer science. So I don't have a lot of experience in boating or anything like that. I do have some electrical experience from my background in automotive security. But for the most part, I've been learning as I go. Jesse's been a great teacher. And where I feel like I've been contributing the most is the filming and editing and the kind of YouTube side of things. I think we're a pretty good team.
Yeah. With that being said, we're definitely not experts in boat building or boat remodeling by any means.
We have been asked whether or not we're going to be traveling the world in this boat, and the answer is definitely no. We will not be traveling the world in this boat. Goals for this boat are to travel locally. As we said earlier, we are both in cybersecurity, so our jobs are very demanding, and this isn't really a time for us where we can really be traveling the world or anywhere more than a week at a time. So this boat's going to be great for us because it's quicker, less dependent on the weather, so we can go out for a long weekend and cruise around, explore the islands around us, and then come back. And Jesse had a sailboat before this boat, and honestly, we just didn't use it as often as we would have liked to. So this is going to be great, I think, for our lifestyle to begin with. Of course, with that being said, our eventual goals are to get a sailboat, catamaran, something that would allow us to travel more globally.
We haven't fully made up our mind yet. We just recognize that there's a possibility there and it's a dream, and so we're just kind of following it. Sharing this journey with everybody, I think, is kind of the first step, and you know, we'll see where that takes us.
We have recently re-enabled our Patreon. To the few patrons who have joined so far, thank you so much for supporting us. For now, we have a Discord where we can chat. We'll be doing monthly live streams starting pretty soon. And once the summer rolls around, we're hoping to take some of you out on boat trips with us. So check out our Patreon, it's in the description.
It's a 1978, the Uniflite 42 double cabin. Its overall length is 43.5 feet. The beam is 14 feet 9 inches, and the draft is 3.5 feet. And it's got two Detroit diesel 671 engines in it. They're turbocharged. We do have a generator, which we haven't done anything with yet. It's a Westerbeek.
Quite a bit. We'll be doing a video later on to detail more about the things that we've had to spend and the total price after we're done.
The answer is no. It originally was called Lemon Twist, which is a terrible name. Then the guy we got it from was calling it SV Buster, but that wasn't an official name. And
that was the name of his dog, he said, or
Yeah.
something, and he was just calling the boat that as well.
We haven't decided a name yet.
Comment your suggestions below.
Yeah.
Honestly, there are times that we've had when it's been really tough. We're doing something that's really frustrating, and we think, oh well, maybe it would have been easier if we would have just bought like a new boat. At this point, I think we're just really happy with where we are, and I wouldn't trade in this boat for any other boat. I think the experience that we've had together has been more valuable than any other boat I think could have given us.
Yeah. It's reassuring to know that there's other people that are interested in the same things that we are, and watching the progress. It gives us energy and gives us motivation to keep going. We don't really have an answer for the HVAC yet. We're looking into a diesel heater system for the wintertime. We'll keep you updated as we progress in our research. In late August last year, around my birthday, I was talking to my dad about it, and he has a boat out here in Port Angeles as well. He's like, you know, there's a guy who's selling all his stuff. He's moving out of state, and he's got a boat for sale. So my dad sent me a picture of the boat, and we basically bought it sight unseen. We drove out later that night and went and toured the boat, and we didn't really know what we were getting into. We knew that it had been sitting for, you know, like 13 years. Somebody had been living on it. It was packed full of stuff. It hadn't been run. The previous owner had bought it at an auction from a guy who lost it during a divorce. That guy had the transmissions rebuilt, had the engines rebuilt. We felt pretty confident at that time that this would be a pretty decent investment.
The audience has grown so much, we really just wanted to address some of the big questions that we've been getting. So that's why this is coming now.
Yeah. So thank you very much once again, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you! Do this. That's not it.
Okay, all right, do it again.
That's close enough.